Hey guys, coming back to you again. This time we're going to hop on some World War II Call of Duty. And today, guys, we're going to be looking at the Orso, and we're going to be looking at the M1928 Thompson, which is called the Tommy gun. And we're going to kind of just look at both of them with the same attachments on it. There are two different gameplays here that I brought. The first one's going to be on the Orso. We'll talk about it. It is a DLC weapon that came out. It's got a good fast fire rate, but it ain't got the fire rate and the drop down like the Thompson does, the Tommy gun I'm gonna call it. So I picked up the Tommy gun. It's fitting for what I wanted to talk about today. Was which two of the SMGs do you like best? Are you liking the Orso, or are you liking the little Tommy gun? Now the Orso is a DLC weapon that came out, and I got it when it came out, and since then I think I got a epic or heroic version of it, the Twisted 2 or something. So that's pretty cool. That weapon is a good fire rate, doesn't have that much recoil. It's not good for medium to long range engagements. I mean, you can still drop somebody, but it's kind of in the same field as the Tommy gun. It's good to medium close range, but far away, it has that recoil even with a grip. I'm not sure if this one I picked up here, this Tommy gun I picked up here, was had grip or not, but I run extended mags and grip on basically all my SMGs. If you ask me what's your favorite SMG, and my most used, I guess, would be my favorite, because I use it so much, is the PPSH. I like the PPSH with extended mags and grip. And I don't know if y'all are mostly assault rifle players or snipers or shotgun players, but I mostly use SMGs in this game, guys. That's kind of been my theme with Black Ops 3. I was an SMG player, and I'm kind of that same way with the oh, they're eating those S mines, aren't they, guys? I guess, oh, I shouldn't have went out. Of course, I was done it up either way I went. So there's the paratroopers. And you see what I'm dealing with. It's got 45 rounds, which is great. You definitely want something with a high magazine. Now, of course, the PPSH beats it out because it has 52 rounds. So, that's one thing I like about it. The iron sights, I will say, on this gun is super nice. It seems like it takes about 4 to 6 bullets to drop somebody with that weapon, but had to take out that pesky UAV somebody was putting up. There goes blackout. I've got the STG-44 in my hand now. Now you can see that I use other weapons when I'm playing with this Orso, so I'm not 100% confident in the weapon. I wouldn't even rank the Orso as a top 3 weapon in my opinion. It might be the top 5 SMG, that I like, but there's some really good SMGs out there, and the only reason I coupled the Orso with the Tommy gun is because they both kind of have that high fire rate, and they have a lot of similarities with the range that, oh, ain't nothing you can do with a shotgun but eat the bullets. But getting back to what I said, the range and the recoil is very similar between the two. I feel, in my opinion, that the Tommy gun drops a little faster. I think it's maybe a bullet or so less damage, as far as what it can give out. He ran through 2 of those bad boys. All right, let's rinse and repeat this. Taking out everything they got. But I was playing with this Orso, I remember, in free-for-all, and some reason, I guess I just didn't feel that confident with it to keep it and use it, because I picked up the Tommy gun and now the STG 44. So if that gives you any indication, look at this dude firing right up in there. I'm waiting to let him hit my S-mine. Oh, 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 oh. I thought there was somebody behind me. Oh my gosh. I fell in this one pretty hard, and that was the whole purpose of this, to let you see that, you know, hey, the recoil, sometimes it'll surprise you and it'll lock on. But it's like the aim assist will just throw itself away as soon as you lock onto your target. It pulls it away, like breaking two magnets and trying to push them back together. They just don't want to go, you know. It's like, that's what it feels like with the aim assist sometimes with this weapon. And so, like I said, up close, you can do what you need to do, because it has a high fire rate. It's going to lay down a lot of bullets, right? But it's just not, it doesn't hit hard, you know, unfortunately. And I have a epic or heroic version of it, which we all know really doesn't change nothing but the cosmetics of the gun. The damage and the recoil and everything else like that is still the same as the base model gun that you get. So that's why I never understood what's so important about these heroic and epic weapons. Now see there, it will drop close range. But you can't just stand there in front of a shotgun. Well, guys, that's going to be the Orso on it. We went 30-7, nothing too spectacular. We'll see what we do on this Tommy gun. And of course, this was a free-for-all. Now this is the Tommy gun here. And you can check it out. It's like an epic version. It just looks all rusty and stuff. Thinking about dropping a camo on this bad boy and giving it some color. It's kind of dull and dingy. But 45 rounds, and you'll see if I hit somebody with this thing, you'll see what I'm talking about. See that? Look at that. Well, I can feather the spray and just hip fire them and just work them nasty. Watch, somebody just got lit on fire, but fire rate is good. See what I'm saying? I don't feel like every time I shoot this weapon I have to reload it. That's another thing I do like about it, even though I just reloaded it. But you know, I just don't feel like I have to, because this thing melts in 3 or 4 bullets, man. I mean, it's laying them down fast, and it stays on target, man. That's another thing. I guess that's why I like the PPSH. Like, I can keep it on target the whole fire rate through until the person dies. I almost feel that same way with this Thompson gun right here, guys. The only thing is, I think the PPSH, I have more accuracy, longer range than I do with this one here. But if you ask me, Eric, which one do you like the best, as far as the Orso or the Tommy gun? I'm gonna tell you, my opinion is the Tommy gun. I feel more confident with this weapon. It seems to draw up a little quicker, locks on its target, and you see I'm not having to fight with these kills to get, you know, they come really easy. So let's go ahead and drop the bomb on them, baby. Of course, they run away and get away from it. Oh, I see somebody right there, and there's somebody in that barn window. It's hot sizzle. Love that. Come in and clean them up and be done with it. And there's a lot of action over here, guys. So, you know, I'm going to try to get up in this bed and call in the highway to the danger zone. Merciless. Gonna take a ride into the danger zone. And I'll drop this care package. I'm trying to see if somebody's coming from a distance. No. I hear it drop. What is it? Is it going to be something decent? UAV. Help us out a little bit. Now, on Team Deathmatch, UAVs are crucial. I really enjoy them. And I've been wanting to get you guys a TDM, so this is probably a pretty decent TDM to get you. And see how the iron sights are real clean? I see people putting reticles on this, but there's no need to do that on this weapon. This is a close to mid-range weapon. It's not for picking somebody off from a distance. So there's really no need to put an optic of any sort on this weapon. This weapon was meant iron sights because it's just up close and spray and pray type style. See there? You just, I mean, fast, quick, and easy. And as a matter of fact, the reason I wanted to do this video is because last night, you know, I was playing this with my buddy. I made this a permanent unlock. You know, I permanently unlocked this weapon because I think you don't unlock it till your late 40s, early 50s. And it's just too good of a weapon to wait, you know, because they're not always running this double XP. So, you know, this gives me a look at this. I was like, what killed me? But look, he does draw the weapon up, okay? So it wasn't like he just pointed it and I melted me. But in my screen, look at that drop shot. But in my screen, ooh, there's somebody chasing me. Not going that way. I mean, and this weapon's pretty nice in the trenches too, because it's got that high fire rate, and the recoil's very manageable, especially if you put a grip on it. And supposedly they buffed the sprint out time on the you know, from bringing the weapon up with these SMGs all the way around. So really, you really don't need quick draw. You can just basically do it with grip and just hip fire this weapon from close up, like, you know, 5 to 10 feet. You don't even have to draw the weapon up. Just spray it from the hip like that and they're done. Look at there, taking them out. 1, 2, 3. On time, setting the pace. I'm getting streaks on these guys, full streaked them. Let's see if we can drop the bomb on them. Let's see if I can do a little better job of getting somebody. Got him. Thank goodness. If I can get out of this spot here, I can call us in a fighter pilot. Here we go. I think I eat them up like lunch right here. Watch this. 1. No, this was not it. Yeah, that's eating them up. 1 kill. And that was that, guys. A little 20 and 1. Little 20 KD gameplay. Appreciate you guys for sticking to the end. I'm sorry this was such a long one this time, but I'm going to try to shorten it up. On time, guys, and I'm out.